What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jewel, if you know me. Yes, this is just as cringy for me to do as it is for you to watch, but we're doing it. And if you don't know me, here we go. We're gonna do it. So, like I said, my name is Jewel. I am from a super small town in Louisiana. I am the only girl of 5 children, but my story gets a little bit complicated from there. I was raised by my cousins because my parents had issues with drug and alcohol abuse. So myself and my 4 brothers were dispersed to different family members, and my cousins that took me in have a son. So I have 5 brothers, 3 older half brothers, and 2 younger blood brothers. I also have a sister from my dad's side who is much older than I am. I've only ever met her one time, so not that she doesn't count, but she doesn't really count to me. I guess that might be rude, but she doesn't really count to me. So I was raised by them from the time I was 6 years old until the time I was 18. I went to college once I turned 18, and that's kind of really where my life, I guess my life really started. I met my fiance when I was when I was 19 years old, and after a few months of us talking and kind of going back and forth, we started dating. And once we were dating for 7 months, almost to the day, we found out that I was pregnant. Y'all ignore this blanket hanging on my back door. We still haven't gotten curtains for the new house, so I'm trying to cover that up. Just ignore that. So anyway, when we were dating for 7 months, I found out that I was pregnant, and that, oops, like big oops. So we sat down and, we both decided everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna do this and it's gonna be great. We both love each other. We both want to make this work. It wasn't something that was a end all be all thing for our relationship. It wasn't something that was a deal breaker. He was super on board, which was great and expected. He's amazing. So we told our friends and family. Everybody was super supportive and so awesome to us, and so loving and just there for whatever we needed. And I will never ever be able to repay anybody for all the things that they did for us and just how gracious and wonderful they were. Like, I can't even explain it. So I found out I was pregnant in February of 2019. Our little boy came in October of 2019, and he is now almost 11 months old. I wanted to start this channel a little bit sooner than that, but kind of things just were a big whirlwind from the second he was born until now. We were planning on moving back out to the area where we both lived and getting our career started, but Zach was a student athlete. So once he found out that I was pregnant, he also tore something in his arm. I can't remember the exact ligament, but it required Tommy John surgery. So he kind of decided, I'm starting a family, maybe I just shouldn't play. So he decided that he wasn't going to play, but after really thinking about it and talking with the coaches, he decided to go back, which was wonderful. I definitely wanted him to do that. I wasn't ready for him to stop playing. So we decided to go stay in the college town that we were in, and he was going to continue to play baseball. Well, a month into baseball, COVID happened. So we then decided that once our lease ended at our new apartment, we would move to the area where we wanted, and Zach would get his job and his degree. He graduated in May. He's certified to be a teacher. So while we were kind of in this waiting period of just waiting for the lease to end, my old high school called Zach, old high school baseball coach called Zach and offered him his position at the school. So he took it, and we have just moved back into my home parish. And he started his job, I started going back to school, so things have finally settled down long enough for me to really get this channel started. So here we are, here's what we're doing, and I'm so excited. So a lot of what my content is going to be about is the baby and Zach and I and our engagement. We're going to be getting married in November of 22, so we'll be going through the journey of like planning and setting things up, and I'll be asking for ideas and tips and tricks and all that stuff. So I'm super excited. I'm so glad that you guys are supporting me and you guys are watching my video. I'll try to post a video every week. I need to know what's the best day. Probably Mondays. Mondays are, get you started on a good foot. So I will see you guys next Monday. Please share. Please talk about it. But don't be mean. And I'll see y'all next week.